Of all the places I could be going, I am going to the cottage where I captured the two figures to do my first solo investigation. 3. That sounded like 3. 3! There were a lot of people that said they saw 3 figures in the doorway. Amber. Why did it just say Amber again? Oh man, I'm gonna blame the wind. It sounded like someone was whispering in that room. Okay. Whoa. Oh. So, of all the places I could be going, I am going to the cottage where I captured the two figures in the doorway, way off in the distance in the background. I'm going there to do my first solo investigation. If you don't know, I don't believe in ghosts. We've had some weird things happen in some abandoned places, but I've never seen a ghost, therefore I'm not convinced. Also, thank you to Nuke's Top 5 for having me in a clip. That was unbelievable. And hello to all the new people who came over from there. Keep an eye out because me and David is going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber celebratory live stream when I hit that mark, which looks like it's going to happen pretty soon. And I feel like I've told this story a million times, but for the new people coming on, I will share my only paranormal experience. Obviously, the figures in the doorway, but I don't know if that was a ghost. That could easily have just been someone in the cottage. Someone suggested in the comments that it might have been a dog walker with a dog, because the little child white ghostly looking figure. I don't know what it was, but I'll share my one and only paranormal experience. My little brother, who was about 2 years old at the time, I believe, asked if he could sleep on the couch in my bedroom. I think I must have been about 13 or 14 at the time. And me being the cool older brother, I told him he could. Now, the couch was leaning against the wall at the opposite end of my room from the door. So if you were lying on the couch, you would get a clear view outside my bedroom door and through across the landing at the top of the stairs into my little brother's bedroom at the time. Anyway, I was tucking him in, as you do. Not to sound creepy, that sounds weird. I was just making sure he was comfy. So I was kind of like leaning over him and I had my back to the door. And he was fixated on the door. And I can remember the words vividly, like it happened yesterday. He said, "There's a man." And I remember the cold chills hit me and I said, "What?" And then he said these words, word for word: "There's a man walking inside our house." So that was kind of terrifying. Obviously I turned around and obviously there were nothing there. That's the one thing that I can't actually explain. It was weird. So because I don't believe in ghosts, as you know, I'm not a ghost hunter. I don't have all these fancy K2 meters and REM pods and stuff. Well, I say fancy, it's actually all just broken technology. So I've got something even worse. I've got my phone and I've loaded it with apps. I'm gonna make sort of a compilation of different ghost apps to see if they really work, see if they really do anything, see if we can get any responses that correspond to any of my questions. And it's kind of stupid because if you go on the App Store, there's badly rated apps and goodly rated apps. Is that a word? But the thing is, a phone is a phone. It's not, you know, it says it taps into the phone's electromagnetic sensors and all that. Just because an app has good ratings doesn't mean it's any better than the shit apps. It's just, they're all shit. It's all bullshit. But we're gonna go and see what I can conjure up. Am I scared? No. I'm gonna be scared when I go in. Just because I don't believe in ghosts doesn't mean I'm not gonna be scared. At the end of the day, you're in a situation you don't want to be in. You're in an abandoned house. It's the setting out of a horror film, so I'm gonna be creeped out. We're gonna go see what we can conjure up and hopefully maybe change my mind a bit on ghosts. We'll see what happens. Holy shit! He's turning in there. See, this is why you can't drive and be filming and get distracted. Anyway, see you at the cottage. Oh shit, I can't stop recording. I'm gonna have to pull in. There goes the pigeons, thank God. Oh. It's a lot darker in here than I thought it was. No, just to show you guys, in between those ruins, that's where we were camping. This is the doorway that the figures walk past. Sorry, my camera's having a hard time focusing. Yeah, sorry. This is the doorway where the figures walk past. And up here, if he's still there, can you see them? A little baby pigeon. A little baby le pigeon. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you, buddy. And someone commented that they saw a light in this window too at one point. Yeah, I don't know what that was either. I think it was just someone in the house having a look around, same as what me and David do. But the only problem is they were in for a long time. When I was filming us lighting the fire, my camera was going for a solid half an hour at least, probably closer to an hour. Yeah, the problem is as well, it's really windy, so there is going to be noises. For those of you who don't know, houses are not silent. They make noises. You know, change in temperature in the air makes wood expand and contract. That was my bag. And when that happens, you get splits and everything like that. Eee. That wall isn't looking too healthy. I don't remember it looking like that. And that's going to do my head in. Is there any way I can push that in so it's not making that noise? Because when I'm in a position where I want to be able to hear noises, I don't want to be hearing that. Okay, I think that sorted it. Okay. And yeah, mind games is going to be a thing because, you know, like I said, you're in a situation you don't like. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and get the camera out and then we shall begin. I wonder if I can set this here. A lot of people say things happen while the cameras have stopped, so that's why I plan on not stopping. Also, I'm an idiot and I forgot the tripod. What kind of idiot forgets the tripod? What's terrifying is there is a gap in the wall and there's a little hole I can see right up into the room. Like I said, your mind plays games. I just picture an eye looking back at me. Even saying that, it's giving me the chills. Right, we'll go in with the camera now so I can stop recording on this. So the first app I'm going to try and use is the Ghost Hunter's go-to when it comes to apps, and that is Necrophonic. Obviously, it's styled to be terrifying. That's the whole idea. Okay, I'm just gonna go with start. Echo, reverb, white noise. That was the planks of wood. The problem is these phone speakers, this is a new phone I got and the speakers are so good I can it sounds like it's right next to me. What? Jesus. Okay. God, this is where I feel stupid because I feel like I'm talking to a room. I don't know what to ask. This thing won't shut up. This is why I don't like it. Is there anybody here with me? Is there any spirits in this room with me? Okay, I can't make out anything. If you guys can make out words this stupid thing is making, then please put it in the comments. Can you come and speak into this light-up box thing we now call a phone? Times have changed. Come and tell me your name. Tell me your name. How many of you are here? Oh yeah, how many of you are here? Because if ghosts do exist, I know that there's more than one here. This thing's doing my head in. I just can't. What if I turn reverb off? Is there anybody here? Yes or no? Is there anybody here? Speak into the... Speak. Are you gonna let me talk? 3. That sounded like 3. 3! So, I forgot to mention this. In the comments of Nuke's Top 5 video, there were a lot of people that said that they saw 3 figures in the doorway. There was the first figure that was adult size, the second figure which was a child. Please don't show yourself. There was a figure behind the child that was very faint. It was a black figure. I feel like I need eyes on the back of my head. Okay. So, is there 3 of you here? Yes or no? Is there 3 of you here? Yes or no? Odds. I don't know what odds means. Calling me odd, dick. Jesus, that scared the hell out of me. Maisie. Is Maisie here? Maisie? I heard about like 5 different things there that all sounded like they were trying to say Maisie. I heard Maisie, May. Is your name Maisie? Is your name Maisie? Okay, well, whoa, okay. Did you hear what that said? I said, is your name Maisie? And it went, yeah, demon. And from the stories I've heard, demons, apparently, can show themselves to be children to lure you in and then do bad things to you, possess you. I want to speak to Maisie. Can I speak to Maisie, please? Is Maisie here? Oh. Is Maisie here? Who? Okay, if I'm assuming the child was Maisie because that's a very old style child's name. Bullshit. I think you're bullshit. If you want to prove to me that you're not bullshit, better give me some good answers on this phone. Do you know my name? Can you say my name? If you say my name on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. That sounded like the start, but I need you to finish it. Say my name. Oh, my leg's getting dead. Oh. Run. I ain't running. Well, that was horrifying. Hi. I want 2 more names of the other 2 spirits here. Can you give me Don? Can you give me 2 more names? I've got Maisie. Sietz. Are you a German ghost? Sietz. Ah, oh, she. Can this thing, like, actually make sentences or something? Because I'm getting really fed up with this stupid I can't stand spirit boxes. The thing is, you're waiting to hear something, so you're hearing things that you want to hear. Can you, like, show yourself or something? Because I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe... Stop interrupting me. I don't believe you exist. But I will believe you... No, this thing's just absolute bullshit. Do you want to know what this app is? It's predetermined noises. Basically, it's creepy sounding recordings that they just play back randomly. And it's all vowels and letters, and they hope that you hear something. That's why it's incapable of making sentences. Okay, I will believe this does anything if they can say my name. Can you say my name, please? Say my name. Don't you start banging. Say my name. No, my name's not. Say my name. Lemur. That's new merch. Anytime me and David hear some like random shit, we decide to make it into merch. So the new merch is Lemur. Okay, you know what? I'm very quickly getting fed up of that. And I think you're getting fed up of this room. So how's about we move to another room and try an app that's actually going to do something? Because that app's just total bull. Right, you're going in this window instead. Right, let's get that ISO up, baby. It's going to be grainy as hell, and I do apologise. I forgot the light, never realised how dark it was going to be. How focused can you be for me? Okay. Just casually having my back to a doorway. But you know what? I've got a camera looking at it, so it's fine. The next app we're going to try, or I should say try again. It's an app we used to use the whole time for ghost stuff, and that is Ghost. We call it the exam app because the story was me and Magnus, we actually did it was the first proper like ghost hunting video, and Magnus had an exam that day and the thing came through and said exam, so we call it the exam app. Ghost box, is this the one? There's different like tools in the thing. SSEG? No. Is it EVP? Yeah, so as you can see, they've tried to make it look all technical. It's all technical and all makes it more realistic, you know. Okay, let's see if ghosts are real. Oh, the voice on this is terrifying, by the way. Every time it speaks, it's scary. So basically what this is doing, this is slightly more believable. I think that's probably just the way they marketed it. Basically, it's scanning through things like noise, shaking, barometric pressures, if phones have barometers, temperature, and it scans through all these letters based on these things. It's basically like an ovilus. I think that's what an ovilus is. It makes words. So we're gonna wait and see if we get a word here. Okay, spirits. Apparently, according to all the TV shows, you have the innate sense to understand advanced technology, no matter what time you're from. So can you come and use your advanced technology know-how? Apartment. See what I mean with the voice? Amber. Amber. And sometimes it does that as well. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes it does that as well, where it's like one word that like might start with the same letter, and it's like the ghost has come, made the word and thought, oh shit, that was the wrong word, and changed it. Amber. Is that your name? Amber, is that your name? Yes or no? There's a pigeon. Amber. Am I speaking to Amber? Why did it just say Amber again? Also, the pigeon isn't helping. So, Amber is your name. How old are you, Amber? Credit card. No, you're not getting my credit card. How old are you, Amber? Credit card. Why can it not make it something more fun? Like, credit card. Amber, how old are you? Whoa. You can see when it gets close to a word as well. It's actually really, like, believable, this app. Like, this one's probably the most realistic. Amber, how old are you? In fact, let me ask another question to get clarification.
Shirt.
Shirt. You're shirt years old. Let me ask you another question. How many spirits are in this house? Is there a family here? Tell me how many spirits are in the house.
Shave.
Shave. You want me to shave? No, that's not happening. How many spirits are in this house? Although it did say shirt and then it said shave, so it's like it's trying to get another word. How many spirits are in this house? See, you can get it going crazy with the barometer. Get it going crazy. Let's get some words in here. How many spirits are in the house? Eh? How many spiriten? Do you know what would be an interesting experiment is if...
Pool.
Pool. Pool what? That was pool as in P-U-L-L. What would be an interesting experiment is if I set my phone down and we see... No. Do you know what? I don't know. I don't even know if this is... No, it's definitely the barometer. Okay, anyway, right. I'm going to stop talking. Give me some words. Come on. How many spirits are in this house? I'm not going to ask it again. Answer the damn question. How many spirits are in the house?
Sit.
Sit. I can't sit on that. There's no fucking seat on it left. There's just holes.
Switch.
Switch. See, sit, switch. It's like do. Like, I don't know why I... Oh, that was my zip.
Hope.
Hope.
Watching.
Watching. Okay, well that's fucking terrifying. Well, guess what? Right back at you. I was watching you when me and my friend was camping here down at that beach. Why didn't you come and pay us a visit? Watching. Again, it should have been watching. Oh. Okay, don't make that fucking noises. Right, let's start doing this my way. I remember when I was with Matt from LD7 and Mike from the Lost Explorer. We were doing the... Develop. We were doing the Demon Pub, which is a brilliant video. If you like ghosts, go and see the Demon Pub. And I was like threatening the ghost, and Matt was like, "No, don't, please." Matt, sorry, but it's about to happen. Okay, you cunt. Speak into this phone. Whoa. Hello? Oh man. Okay. That was kind of creepy. I'm going to blame the wind, but it sounded exactly like someone was whispering in that room. Right, listen. I'm in your house. I need to see if you exist. Can you prove yourself to me? And then I will leave and leave you at peace. I've got cold chills. I didn't hear that before when I was in here. Why is this not saying a word either? Have you let... You won't be able to pick this up, but like in the room around the corner. It sounds like whispering. Right, listen. You need to prove yourself to me, and then I'll leave. How many spirits are in this house? 1? 2? 3? Now it is windy, so I am blaming the wind. The wind. Here comes the voice. How many spirits are in this house? Why has this not said anything in ages? Give me a word. Give me a word. What, have we changed temperature? then it would say like, getting too hot. That was almost a word. Come on.
Walton.
Walton. Is that your name? Walton. Okay. Walton and Amber. And Maisie. Was that the family that lived here? Walton, Amber and Maisie. There's Walton, your last name. Amber Walton. Maisie Walton. Now I feel like I shouldn't do this. Right, listen, dickheads. I'm here to see if you exist. So, can you just like do something? And then I'll go. Okay? I don't want to be here. So, please.
Wallpaper.
Yeah, you've got plenty of that coming off. Hell's going on here? That's not wallpaper, that's paint, but you know what I mean. I'm an idiot. What about the wallpaper? Want me to take it off? Want me to put some new shit up for you?
Bug.
Bug. Wallpaper bug. Is there a bug on the wallpaper? It's like, oh, there's a bug on the wallpaper. Can you squish it?
Settle.
Settle is telling me to settle down. No, I'm not going to settle down until you prove yourself to me. I. As in like I. Wallpaper bug. Settle I. What does that even mean? Come on. If you people watching this believe in ghosts, then good for you. But I mean, I know, I get it. You're standing there with a phone, Connor. Come on. Do I really want to waste money on something that doesn't even work? Do I really want to waste 60 quid on this hypersensitive thing with an aerial that goes beep?
Ask.
No, I don't. The thing is, on the ghost hunting TV shows, when they're using REM pods, the things can be so sensitive that even the push of a walkie-talkie button sets them off. I read on this article that this guy who worked on ghost hunting shows, the crew would actually get bored of like...
Continue.
Of nothing happening and push the button. Like, they would stand there and push the walkie-talkie button to scare the other people in it because they just got bored. And I'd do the exact same damn thing. Right, come on. Continue what? Talking. Continue. La-di-da. I'm getting really bored. Come on, can you make something exciting happen? Cause a bang. Cause a bang. I want to hear you knock. Can you finish this knock? Okay, just to let you know it goes like this. Okay, so finish the knock. Well, you're just a bit boring, aren't you? 2 knocks.
Chill.
Chill. He's like, chill out, man. Can't be asked. Getting bored here. I'm getting bored.
Dress.
Dress. I ain't wearing a dress. Oh, right, let's try another app. This one's just shit. Let's go for some SL... I can't talk. Let's try out some SLS. How do I... Whoa, hello. Right, so as you can see, except you can't. So as you can see, we have an SLS camera app. Get a focus on this, and then I'll just record on the phone. You joking me? No thanks. Can I not just screen record? Right, let me just screen record it. Oh, use of this app screen recording requires a premium subscription. Piss off. See, you have to pay to use these damn things now. Can you turn around, please? We're getting a figure on the wallpaper, which, yes, I know the guy said wallpaper. Right, let's map some figures. Whoa, what was that? Are you on the wall? Eh? You on the wall? Sitting on the wallpaper, like you told me? Right, come on. Show yourself. Look, you can make it look all cool with the depth sensor. Make it look all fancy. Look at that. You can't see it. Why does it go upside down? This app's so shit. Now this camera I'm holding in my hand will allow me to see you. So walk in front of me, please. Can you walk in front of the camera? Oh, SLS is so shit too. There's no science in it. It's all bullshit. just picks up on... See, look, there's my bag. Right, in a ghost hunting show, they'd be like, oh, it's sitting on the bag, man. Holy shit, it's sitting on the bag. No, it's just mapping the bag because it vaguely resembles a human, apparently, with all the straps and stuff. Whoa, that made a weird noise. I heard a voice. Okay. Please tell me I caught that. Okay. Whoa! Why are you making those noises, man? Well, you have a nice view from your house anyway. Okay, now let's finish off with the part I dread. And that's going up here. I don't like these stairs. There's like barely anything left on them. Oh, fuck me. No, you know what? Whew. You know what? I don't... No way. Sorry, I just got... I can't do it. I can't do it with David's not here going up the stairs. I just got a... I'm not saying it's a ghost, but just something... I just couldn't go up the stairs. I don't know why. I think it's kind of stupid and dangerous as well, me being on my own with stairs looking like that. It's not good. See, it's just mapping the same damn thing. Look. Oh, he's back on my bag. Oh, we can turn this way. Oh, he should be gone now. Oh, he's back on my bag. Now I'm just draining my phone battery for no reason. The problem with the sea being down there as well is I can't really do EVPs because everybody's going to hear like this little wave. You can say it's a voice. Okay, is there really anything left to do? Because I've tried looking for ghosts. This is why I don't do many ghost videos. Although I feel like I kind of have to now because a lot of people's come over from Nuke and they're like almost expecting ghost videos. But I hope you didn't enjoy this shitty video because I didn't enjoy it and it's really dark and I do apologise. Do be sure to look out for a 1,000 subscriber celebratory live stream that will involve a lot of non-alcoholic beverages. If you heard anything, which I know none of you did, if you saw anything, even less likely, do tell me in the comments down below. Tell me if you believe in ghosts or not, because for me, that's just all bullshit. I used to. When I was younger, I used to be well into it. And I still am. I would love for ghosts to be real, but they're just not. I'm going to head back down to the car. Me and David is going to be coming back here, and we're going to be doing a sensory deprivation experiment, although listening to the replies I got from the phone, that's going to be absolute horseshit as well. So, bye everybody. Thank you for having me in your house. Last chance. No. Okay. Fuck you then. Look at this. This isn't terrifying at all. It's Amber's shoes.